Vonda and I met in college, and her friend and my friend were buddies, and they decided that we needed to meet one another.
There was just something really different about him, and he always told me, God is first, and you're second.
I'd graduated from college, was offered a job, and they said, hey, where do you want to live? And I said, I don't care. They said, how about Tampa, Florida? I said, great. I knew that she was the one, so I asked her to marry me before I left. We got married and started our life together.
And in the beginning of our relationship, I learned a lot about compromise. So we had Jack, and we lived in our new home for about 5 years before we found out it was time for him to be promoted again. And we moved to Denver, Colorado. That period of time was just so very godly to me. There was a major spiritual strength and awakening going on there. 5 years later, after we'd been in Denver, we found out that I was pregnant with Mark.
You know, during that time, things changed at work, and through that got an opportunity to move back to the Hampton Roads area, back home. I got involved with men's group. They actually talked about real issues, addiction to drugs, alcohol, pornography, affairs, just, it was men being real. Our 20-year anniversary is coming up, and through that men's group and getting very close to other men in a real sense that I never had before, it was very clear that God said, you can't go any further until you take care of this one thing. That I couldn't progress with him or with my marriage or with my family if I didn't confess and get this one thing taken care of.
And this opportunity arises for us to go to South Africa as a family. But before we were to go, Craig came to me and shared, and he said,
15 years prior, I had an affair. What I probably expected was a very angry, violent response, because that's probably how I would respond.
I felt like I was just numb, and I wanted him to get out. I just said, you need to leave, you need to go, you need to get out. And I felt cold and empty. I cried, and I just kept asking God, what did I do wrong? I've been trying to serve you. I don't understand. And then I thought, oh, it's because I didn't, I wasn't everything he needed in an intimate way, or I'd gained a lot of weight. I was at work trying to get through this, and the one woman that I prayed with gave me this little booklet, Love Letters from Your King. And every day when I would wake up and I just felt hopeless, it was Jesus saying, my dear daughter, I know that today you feel hopeless. What happened to you is heartbreaking. It's breaking my heart. We had a couple weeks before our trip.
It was good to not focus on us and our problems and our situation, to really to focus on helping other people. I think it was good to get away from home. We had time to talk, we had time to help others.
And then it was time to leave, and on the way back, we had 16 hours on the plane, and there was a lot of time for us to be together. After we had started counseling with our Christian counselor, the professional counselors, I felt like, okay, I'm getting somewhere.
It was good for Vonda because they gave us very specific things to do. It was things that we could check off a list and that we had done, and it was somebody that didn't know us, so that was good.
I'm at a point where I'm healing. I'm still in a process, but I'm a lot better. I'm a lot stronger than I was before, where when I felt like I'm healing, well, no, I'm not. I'm healing, and I know I am. It's a daily battle.
And for people that are going through it, man, you gotta trust God. You're not alone. It's not my job to judge you. It's my job to put my arm around you and go, hey man, I was there too. Let me tell you how we're gonna get through this.
If it were not for God and for other people of God, I don't know what I would have done. God needs to be the center of your relationship and your marriage. so that when storms come, when brokenness comes, when the flesh comes, when mistakes come, that you're able to forgive and receive forgiveness.